be exploring. And guess what I have found today? Kumasi Street. I mean, it's amazing seeing something like this in South Africa.
From both Ghana and Nigeria were arrested in India and brought to trial. They were accused of running a $94,000 online fraud scheme targeting victims with fake investment and business offers.
Hey darlings, and welcome back yet to another interesting, educative, expository, but most importantly, entertaining episode. Guys, you know how it feels when you suddenly, unexpectedly stumble on a place that is named after your city, that or someone that is named after you or a friend or something like that. Just a name being named after someone that you know or a place that you know. You know the excitement, the joy you feel. This was how a Ghanaian man living in South Africa stumbled on a street in South Africa in an estate named after the great Kumasi. If you know as a Ghanaian the history and everything about Kumasi, let us know in the comment section, because this guy could not condone or contain his joy. He went as far as interviewing a South African living in that environment, the history of the name in that street. Just like we saw some months back when Wademaya saw a street named after him in Nigeria. The joy and excitement he felt is the same way this guy, even though he's not a celebrity or that popular, felt when he actually saw this Kumasi street. So I'm going to let you take a look at how this whole thing went down, then we'll come back and talk.
We will be exploring. And guess what I have found today? Kumasi Street. I mean, it's amazing seeing something like this in South Africa for the first time. Yeah, it's really amazing. It's all part of the exploring. And I'm here to tell people, I don't know if people know about Kumasi and where Kumasi is located. It's very amazing coming to this place and getting to know that there's a street called Kumasi. I mean, it really shows that South Africa and Ghana are very united. Yeah, seeing this thing alone here is very amazing. Kumasi Street. I will try and get a resident who stays here, and if I will see if I can ask the person if he knows or he or she knows about Kumasi. I want to get someone who stays here. This place is an estate. It's an estate. Yeah, it's an estate. Beautiful houses. Yeah. So I will see if the place is a bit quiet though, but I will check and see if I'll find someone who stays here, and then we get to ask the person if the person knows about Kumasi. Yeah, but I will try and take you around the places and see how I mean it is. It's a very nice place. Yeah, but seeing this name Kumasi, I mean, I'm really amazed seeing something like this. It really shows that the love between Ghana and South Africa. I mean, Kumasi is the second, I think, biggest city, if I'm not wrong, and the second most developed city in Ghana. So it's not the capital. It has a big population, though. It has a big population. Yeah, and I think Kumasi also has the biggest market in West Africa. Yeah, so seeing something like this here is, I mean, very amazing. I mean, guys, so let's try and find a residence and ask him or she whether the person knows about Kumasi. Yeah, so let's go, guys. Let's go. It's amazing. I mean, look at the place. It's very amazing. Yeah, it's an amazing place. It's very cold today. It's a cold weather. Yeah, but we'll try and then check around before we leave. Yeah. Yeah, guys. So we found one of the securities in the residence. So we will ask him and how they managed to put up the name there as Kumasi Street. Yeah. So I will just first of all ask the name and then a couple of questions about. Yeah, Malume. Do you mind telling us your name and then a little bit about Kumasi?
Okay, thank you. My name is Chaba Huiza. I'm the secretary of this estate. So, what I know about Kumasi, I know the Kumasi is the second city of Ghana, while the capital city is Accra. So, I know the Kumasi is the where the king stay, and it's like the king is, if I'm right, it's seconded the president. And even in soccer, I know they have a big and beautiful stadium after Accra. Yes.
That's very nice. That's very nice. Talking a little bit about Kumasi. I'm not sure. Have you ever been to Kumasi or Ghana?
No.
But you just know. How did you know about Kumasi?
When I was at school, I do geography, so it was my favorite subject. So even I like to know countries. So even I followed the soccer. So I know the Black Star of Ghana performed well in Africa, even in the whole world. Yes.
That's very nice. Yeah, he's a security here, and he knows a little bit about Kumasi. I'm very amazed with the name, with the name of Kumasi putting up here on the streets of South Africa. Or South Africa. It's very amazing, guys. Yeah, to see something like this. I mean, yeah. So I will just ask him, do you know a little bit about Ghana, and have you tasted any Ghanaian dish, any Ghanaian food?
No, but I know many people who are Ghanaian stay here in South Africa. Yes, but the food, no.
But do you know any Ghanaian living in this estate?
No, but just only visitors.
Oh, sometimes Ghanaians do visit this place.
And they
Oh.
were surprised when they see the Kumasi Street here.
They always talk about the place, or they are amazed and they ask questions about the place.
Yes, they ask many questions about this street name, Kumasi.
How they manage to put up a street name like this.
Beg your pardon, please.
I'm saying they ask questions about how they manage to use this name as Kumasi, as a street at a place like this.
Yes, they have. So many streets here, they named many African cities. Like here we have Kumasi and Dakar. Dakar, I know, is the capital of Senegal. Even our next estate here, there is many cities, street name like Mombasa, Cairo. There are many, many.
Okay, so they get the names from developed cities in Africa, not only in West Africa, but the whole of Africa. That's where they get the names.
Yeah, the whole of Africa. Like as I mentioned, Cairo, Mombasa. You see there, Cairo is Northern Africa, and Mombasa is Eastern Africa. Yes.
I mean, it's very nice seeing something like this here. I'm very amazed. It was nice talking to you, getting to know much about this here. I'm very happy, guys. Still, your boy Life Master, still on Entertainment Zone. We paid a visit to Kumasi Street. Yeah, it's like we are in Ghana, but we are still in South Africa. I mean, it's amazing. I will see if I will get uh one residence to a person who stays in the estate to ask him about the place too. Yeah, yeah. So your final words, Malume.
My final was South African people. They were confused about this name Kumasi because they don't know how to pronounce it. But even
How do they pronounce it?
they pronounce in many ways. Some they say Kumsi, some they say Kumi, many ways. But I normally correct them in the right name is Kumasi, and it's the city of Ghana, especially second city. Yes. Yeah.
That is nice. That is nice. You got it from there about the pronunciation. Many South Africans find it difficult to pronounce it, and I mean, yeah, yeah, it's Kumasi, Kumasi, yeah, yeah, and it's the capital city of Ashanti region. That's the capital. Yeah, Kumasi is the capital city of Ashanti region. Yeah. So thank you guys. I mean, it's very amazing talking to the security here, instilling more about this place. So
Sorry for that.
yeah,
What is the name? What is the meaning of Kumasi?
Kumasi. Okay, there's a history behind it. There's a very big history, and I don't know how to summarize it, but it all started some years back. And how will me? I'm not coming from Kumasi. Yeah, me, I'm not coming from there. But the little I can say, there was this priest, a local priest, who commanded a golden stool. He commanded a golden stool from the skies, and then I think they were going to war, and then he promised them. It's a big history behind it. I'm not 100%. The last time I heard about the story is like 20 years back. So you know how difficult for me to remind something that happened 20 years back. Okonfanochi, yeah, it all leads to the Okonfanoche story, who commanded the golden stool from the skies, and then yeah, something like that. It's a funny story, but since he's asking, I will try and then get the full details, and then if uh, I can put it on the channel for people to also get more understanding. But sorry, I couldn't explain this one because even me myself, I wasn't expecting this. Yeah, but it is a big mystery behind the name Kumasi. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So sure, thank you.
Guys, at this point, have you liked this video? Because it's not easy digging up things like this. And if you are from the Kumasi region of Ghana, and Ashanti as we are, rep yourself in the comment section. This is nothing but true love. I know that history would have made the person or the set of people who put out this thing here do this, or put this street or name the street Kumasi. Of course, it's not strange, it's not new before you begin to say why. No, it's exciting, interesting, and amazing to see when other countries, especially our beloved South Africa, deem it fit and necessary to name a street after a region in Ghana. You don't know the joy and excitement it feels. Even as in Nigeria, I can relate, right? Shout out to all South Africans, yes, because this is all to you guys who did this. This is how loving and connecting you people are with other countries in Africa. Oh my God, I can't stop loving you guys and my beloved motherland, Ghana. Shout out to you guys because you've made history. Come on, can you imagine Kumasi in South Africa? And yes, the smiles on the face of this young man. I don't know if he's a Ghanaian, but the smile on his face, hey God, the excitement is out of this world. And guys, comment below everything explained here, what you think about the Kumasi region in Ashanti. And all hail our great king from that region of the Ashanti kingdom, the great king Otufo Osei Tutu. King, may your days be long. Your city have been featured in South Africa, and I just deemed it fit to show you king and the rest of other Ashantis and Kumasi people. So rep yourself as a Ghanaian. This is not about being Kumasi or not, it's about Ghana. The motherland has been recognized, so let's appreciate that fact. Exactly, guys. So moving on, I have an interesting update to show us based on cyber fraud and security, and what is currently ongoing, yes, in the motherland Ghana in terms of AI innovation and invention. Exactly, which Ghana is collaborating with UAE, yes, to put up. Watch the rest of the videos. Do not forget to like, share, and stay subscribed.
From both Ghana and Nigeria were arrested in India and brought to trial. They were accused of running a $94,000 online fraud scheme targeting victims with fake investment and business offers. It's one of the many cases showing how cybercrime is no longer bound by borders. And now a similar story is unfolding right here in Ghana. In a quiet suburb of Accra called Weja, the Ghana Police Cybercrime Unit, working with the Ghana Revenue Authority, launched a major raid. What they found was shocking. 10 suspects arrested, including foreign nationals from China and Malaysia. Inside the building, police found over 800 mobile phones, computers, and charging devices, all suspected to be part of a larger cybercrime operations. Investigators believe that this location was being used to carry out online scams, identity theft, and possibly mobile money fraud. And this wasn't a random search. This was an intelligence-led operation targeting a sophisticated cyber network. All devices have now been seized for forensic analysis, and the suspects are in custody assisting police with investigations. But this raises a bigger question. Why Ghana? Well, in recent years, Ghana has become a growing digital hub in West Africa. But with that growth comes with vulnerabilities. According to Ghana's Cybersecurity Authority, the country lost over $9 million to cybercrime in just 1 year. That include phishing, business email compromise, online romance scams, and mobile money fraud. Experts say that as cybersecurity measures improve globally, some criminal groups are shifting operations to places where digital regulations are still catching up. That's why Ghana's government is working with agencies like the Ghana Revenue Authority and Interpol to crack down on these networks before they spread further. This major operation is just one example of a broader campaign to protect the country's digital and financial infrastructure. But it also shows how cybercrime is evolving. It's no longer about one person with a laptop in a dark room. It's coordinated, it's international, and it's growing. So, what can be done? Authorities are calling for stronger cybersecurity laws, better digital education, and more cross-border cooperation. In the meantime, here's what you can do. Please don't click on any suspicious links. Don't share your personal information online. And if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. As Ghana moves forward in the digital age, one thing is clear. Cybercrime is already here, and staying safe starts with awareness. And that is
in a world rapidly defined by the pace of digital transformation and the rise of artificial intelligence, Ghana is stepping boldly into the future with a groundbreaking partnership that is set to change not just the face of the nation, but potentially reshape Africa's position in the global tech economy. On May 29th, 2025, in the bustling city of Accra, a landmark moment unfolded that signals a new era for innovation, development, and economic ambition. Ghana and the United Arab Emirates have signed a monumental $1 billion deal to establish the Ghana-UAE Innovations and Technology Hub, Africa's largest and most ambitious innovation hub. The significance of this agreement cannot be overstated. This isn't just another infrastructure project or a generic technology park. It's a visionary step forward, one that places Ghana at the forefront of Africa's digital revolution. This partnership, driven by the UAE's Ports, Customs, and Free Zone Corporation, known as PCFC, envisions the transformation of 25 square kilometers of land in Ningo Prampram into a dynamic ecosystem of artificial intelligence engineering, business process outsourcing, machine learning, and knowledge process outsourcing, all tailored to Africa's distinct data landscape and socioeconomic needs. This innovation district, once completed, will become a home for over 11,000 global companies under the PCFC umbrella. Imagine names like Microsoft, Meta, Oracle, IBM, and Alphabet, tech giants with a massive global presence, establishing regional headquarters or research and development centers in Ghana. This isn't just about buildings and fiber optic cables. It's about access, opportunity, and the positioning of Ghana as a central player in global innovation. At the core of this project lies a powerful message. Ghana is not content with catching up. It aims to lead. With a youthful, tech-savvy population and a government committed to digital transformation, the nation is laying the foundation for a digital future crafted by Ghanaians for Ghanaians. This hub will serve as a launchpad where local talent collaborates with global innovators to develop solutions that can be scaled and exported not only throughout Africa but to the world. Financing the first phase of the $1 billion project entirely, the UAE's PCFC has shown strong confidence in Ghana's political and economic stability, as well as in the vision of the country's leadership. The government of Ghana, for its part, has committed land for the development, ensuring that the project has local ownership and strategic alignment with national goals. The collaboration is a true public-private partnership driven by mutual respect and a shared ambition for sustainable and inclusive development. The signing ceremony, attended by high-level officials from both Ghana and the UAE, was more than a formal agreement. It was a declaration of intent. Ghana's Minister of Communication, Digital Technology and Innovation, Samuel Nardi George, articulated this vision clearly. Representing not only the digital future of the nation, but also his constituency of Ningo Prampram, where the hub will be situated, George emphasized that this project is deeply tied to the country's 1 Million Coders program, a flagship initiative designed to equip young Ghanaians with critical skills in artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, data protection, and digital governance. George's words resonated with a sense of urgency and hope. He described the initiative as a bold ambition grounded in mutual respect, underscoring that Ghana's youth should no longer need to seek opportunity abroad. They should find it in their own communities. This innovation hub is not just a place for work, it's a space for dreams to be realized, for ideas to be nurtured, and for creativity to be transformed into tangible outcomes. From a YouTube automation perspective, this kind of development is a content goldmine. It combines technology, global investment, national development, and human impact into one compelling narrative. Viewers are not just watching news unfold, they're witnessing history being written. And the beauty of it? Every minute of this transformation has the potential to generate ripple effects across industries, from education and manufacturing to logistics and e-commerce. The UAE's PCFC, led by the visionary Sultan Ahmed bin Sulayem, brings a wealth of experience in scaling innovative ventures. As the chairman of DP World, one of the largest logistics companies globally, bin Sulayem understands the evolving nature of work in an AI-driven world. He noted that wealth today isn't defined by gold, oil, or even land, but by the ability to generate, implement, and scale ideas. He referenced Apple, a company that turned a vision into one of the most valuable enterprises in history, emphasizing that this kind of impact is possible through innovation and engineering. For Ghana, this isn't just about being a host. It's about being an active architect in building the digital economy of the future. Jobs are not being lost to automation. They're evolving. Roles are shifting from repetitive manual labor to positions that require critical thinking, strategic planning, and human-centric innovation. Ghanaian workers will transition from the margins of digital enterprise to its very core, managing smart systems, creating intelligent platforms, and engaging in high-level decision-making. The strategic location of the Innovation Hub in Ningo Prampram also adds to its transformative potential. With global supply chains increasingly localized, Ghana stands to become a vital production and distribution hub for West Africa. This project creates the conditions for companies to not only operate within Ghana, but to thrive, manufacture, and ship goods efficiently to neighboring markets. That means new logistics networks, increased demand for skilled labor, and a stronger foundation for domestic industries to rise and compete globally. What's more, this venture signals to other African nations that there's a new model for growth, one that places human capital, digital infrastructure, and international collaboration at the center. The Ghana-UAE partnership is not just a one-off deal. It's a blueprint for the continent's future, a demonstration of how strategic alliances can unlock opportunities for millions and redefine a nation's trajectory. For young Ghanaians, this is a clarion call. The future is no longer a distant concept. It's being built right here, right now. Coding, data analysis, AI engineering, cybersecurity, these are not skills reserved for Silicon Valley elites. They are the new essentials, the tools that will drive Ghana's next chapter. And with the backing of both government and global tech leaders, the pathways into these careers are being paved. The Ghana-UAE Innovations and Technology Hub will not just change how business is done in Ghana, it will change how the world sees Ghana. It will be a living showcase of what is possible when vision meets execution. A place where young people walk into a campus filled with labs, co-working spaces, AI studios, and R&D centers, not just to find jobs, but to create companies, to solve real-world problems, to innovate without boundaries. This is the start of a digital renaissance, one led by Ghanaians who believe that they can help shape the future, not just be consumers of it. One driven by partnerships that recognize Africa's potential, not as a passive market, but as a vibrant center of ideas, innovation, and solutions. It's about moving from aspiration to achievement. And for those watching this unfold, whether you're in Accra, Dubai, or anywhere around the world, this is a moment worth paying attention to. Because when a country decides to bet on its people, on its potential, and on its place.
All right, guys, welcome back. This is a massive, mind-blowing collaboration, like you've seen and you've heard. Ghana has already kickstarted. It's been launched. It's not cho. And by the grace of God, even though this current government does not finish up, the next one will come and take over. That's one good thing I like about Ghana and Ghanaians. And yes, it is of great importance that we be careful out there based on internet fraud and scamming. No matter whom it is, don't fall for it. Don't be a victim. That's why most times when people say put your details here, put your information here, put this, that, I'm always scared. In fact, everything about my personal details, bank details, in fact, even my channel, I don't click on any link. So I'm already tutored and coached in this. I have information about this, so I'm always careful, right? And that is why I brought it here, so that we'll be careful. And the government of Ghana is not joking with it. They are keen on it. That's why they have apprehended and arrested these Chinese. You see, it is not just confined to one nationality alone. Chinese and the rest of others are involved in this. This is to tell you how vast and how far this criminality has gone. Anyways, we have seen and we have heard. Let us take note and be aware of all these devices, and may we never be victims of this in Jesus' name. Amen. Wishing you a very productive day out there. And please do not forget, I remind you to like this video. It helps this video. Push it out to more people to see what is going on here. Share and stay subscribed if you like it on here. And I will see you in my next one. Ciao, ciao.